You still can't pull the trigger. There shouldn't be any enemy soldiers left around here, so we shouldn't have to fight anyone this time. But if you carry on the way you are, you're going to get killed. I'm almost out of ammo though. So let's go to the supply point first, and then start patrolling the town.
I was an utter failure of a soldier. I can't engage in combat. I can't even protect anything. As a soldier, even as a person, I live my life half-baked, unable to accomplish anything. It was another one of those days.
Damn it. It's an ambush. Return fire.
No. I can't pull the trigger.
What are you doing? You'll die if you don't shoot. Crap, I'm out of ammo. We need to go restock. What are you doing? Hurry up. We need to regain our footing. You still haven't been able to pull the trigger, right? Been remembering what I said about the first bullet? Well, it's fine. When I'm done, I'll go out the back window. I'll be back when I finish things up. So stay hidden here until then. You got it?
Even I knew I could do nothing of use. My half-baked self followed his orders, unable to do anything but hide away quietly, praying I wouldn't be found. I thought I'd find an inconspicuous spot for the time being, and hide for dear life.
Is anyone in here? You got more ammo, right? What? Are you too scared to fight me? Found you. Oi, what's wrong with you? Not even brave enough to fire a gun? Shall I give you a demonstration? Three, 2, 1. Let this be a lesson. People with no result will never amount to anything. Action is necessary to protect something. We have to make sacrifices in order to move forward. Don't you dare think you're the only one who feels conflicted.
Hey, get up here. That's right. The top of the stairs. Hurry up. You're finally here. The man in pajamas. I've been waiting for you. It's like, who am I? And who are you, right? Like you're talking to yourself? Just kidding. Sometimes those kinds of conversations are necessary, though. By the way, I really can't believe it when you fire a gun in this world. Instead of objects being destroyed, they're created. It's like that expression, no creation without destruction. Actually, that gun you picked up earlier was a military-issued one. And, as you know, I can't pull the trigger. So you can have it. You might know this already, but I'm totally useless. I don't have the courage to hurt anything. And in the end, my sergeant gave me a rifle and 1 bullet, telling me to think carefully about when and what I want to use it for. But you know, I have no idea. For the time being, I'm wandering at a loss. So feel free to call me Wandering Soldier. With you barefoot and in pajamas, you're wondering too, I take it? I guess we're finding ourselves in a dream world? Or something. Well, I'm not entirely sure where we are right now either. But let's use your power to keep going and find out.
something? My mom and dad have been arguing a lot lately. Why do they still talk to each other? If they didn't talk from the beginning, they wouldn't be arguing. Actually, we're moving soon. I'd like to hear the piano that was played near here one last time.
What kind of drama is that?
Well, it's like
Weeds quarreling with other weeds. Where do you think doors have eyes? Where do you think doors have eyes?
as shutters get older, they become noisier and noisier as they open and close. We shutters don't like it either. As we get older, we want to... As shutters get older, they become noisier and noisier as they open and close. We shutters don't like it either. As we get older, we want to become quieter ourselves. Beside the bench, even in a seemingly unchanging view, one can sense changes. It's a test of skill. Well, I'm enjoying it to some extent every day. Do we doors exist to open? Or to close?
What do you think is the most important thing in life? I see. Let's keep going for now. People pass each other by. Just when you think they've crossed paths, they drift apart. It's not just humans. Everything that happens to all living things is cyclical. There are many things you may not even notice. But you mustn't forget. Life is finite. And I think the most beautiful moments are when coincidental paths intersect. Well, it looks like this is where the boy's dream intersects with his past and present. Let's go take a look.
to the owner when we, the doors, get away. We make sure to rest while the owner is away.
We're moving soon, so I'm telling you to pack up your stuff.
I don't want to go home because you guys keep fighting. I don't want to move in the first place.
You're always wandering off and never coming home. I keep telling you. Did you tell the girl that you always play with that you're moving away?
Shut up, Mom.
In this era, do you have confidence in your own perception? Do you think your judgment of good and evil is correct? Do you think you perceive things from multiple perspectives? The person you consider to be bad may actually be good for their family. White could be black, and black could be white. Is the me you see right now the real me? And is there a way to prove it? Is there even a need to prove it in the first place? Could there truly always be countless perspectives on things? I am bound by circumstance to divide, try to correctly perceive me. When you come to think you've correctly perceived, assume that a pitfall lies beneath you. Perhaps capturing beauty is like letting yourself fall into a pit and sinking deeper. Once you've fallen, you might not even need to perceive it correctly anymore. As you simply dive deeper to see how this world truly works. I hope you can find an answer. It's not just out there. Enjoy it, don't suffer, dive deeper, deeper still. When you begin to suffocate, raise your face above the water. Don't forget to breathe. But when you resurface from the depths, many will seek the answer from you. What did you find at the ocean's bottom? It's almost night, so it's time for us to get to work. It's hard to work the night shift in the outdoors.
Did you hear that too? I thought I heard a strange sound coming from beneath the manhole earlier. Maybe there's a monster? It sounds scary and gross. Can you go check it out?
Sleep. Lately, it's become a trend among us to play a game where we try to sleep without being noticed. It's almost night, so it's time for us to get to work. It's hard to work the night shift in the outdoors. It's almost night, so it's time for us to get to work. I'm just a door. I don't care if people say I have no personality. That's how I choose to live my life.
We doors would like to be something more meaningful than just dividing spaces. In my opinion, I feel prouder being a door for a personal space than one used by many people. We doors would like to be something more meaningful than just dividing spaces. All sorts of things and creatures live with their own unique feelings. I think that's wonderful.
I don't know why, but I'm proud of myself for giving off this warm light. Maybe because it's closer to natural light. But why does that make me feel proud?
Sorry for the sudden plot twist, but it looks like this is the end of the line for me. Getting to the bell was a lot harder than I thought it would be. I wonder if the bell really exists in the first place. I don't even know where I am anymore. I wish my life had some meaning. Mom, brothers, I'm sorry. Could you tell that to my family in the manhole? I think I see. Something light.
It's almost night, so it's time for us to get to work.
Whoa, is that a mole? Wow, could it be dead? It's drooling and dead.
My eyes are blurry again. I can hardly see anything. I think. When you get older, you stop being able to tell if you can see or not in the first place.
Flowers exist to bring smiles to the customers.
This is fun. Are you having fun here too? That's some nice looking stuff. Can I see it? The things that no one pays attention to are the ones that, when you look closely, can start to grow on you and become fun. tab from an old can. Nowadays, when people see these things, they sometimes think of the damage we cause to the environment. At the very least, I'll reminisce the long life it's lived and cherish it with all my heart.
Your existence itself has a mysterious shine to it. But isn't that just a polite way of saying you're not truly understood by others?
Mr. Cricket tried to paint me but failed. My life is wasted.
I couldn't possibly be in a relationship.
Coming here is always so calming. Objects in this world are so mystifying. Even if they're made of the same material, they each have their own story and history that gives them meaning. At least from humanity's perspective.
I know why my husband loves this place so much. but I personally couldn't care less. At least, this is a perfect-sized area for walking the dog. But I wouldn't complain if they added a few more bathrooms.
Your existence itself, but isn't that just a polite... Don't be imprisoned by your past, and hold hope for the future. When it's said like this, it feels as if you're assumed to have made mistakes in the past. If we did it. I'd like to ask Mr. Cricket.
It's nice and comfy when the weather's good. What's good for the body is good for the soul.
I've gotten so old that I sometimes mess up counting change. It sometimes results in angry phone calls. Sorry, Mr. Cricket.
A trash can to throw away trash. Someday I'll become trash too. And there's probably a bigger trash can out there somewhere for me.
We're the mascots here, the angelic angels. We're trained to say angel-like words of wisdom to the customers. Occasionally, we may say something unpleasant though, so please keep that in mind. Love is the key to finding lost places. But what do people who couldn't find a key end up doing?
throw away trash. Someday, I'll become trash too.
I've gotten so old that I sometimes mess up counting change. It sometimes results.
This monument is interesting. I should have saved my ring when I got divorced. Who could have thought these types of uses exist too? Mr. Cricket is certainly a strange person, but I can relate to some of his feelings.
Love is the key to finding lost places. Don't Mr. York, wear the mask.
Where do you think doors have all sorts of things and
Even a life spent just shutting
doors aren't just
it's right. You know those women.
It's nice.
I've gotten so old that I sometimes mess